sweet loves, I'm back. I've been really taking manifesting like super serious. It's crazy the amount of things I've seen change in my life. I've been listening to like money affirmations every morning. I think it was 2 days ago. I literally won the bingo jackpot of $4,500. It's crazy because inside of the money manifestations, it says money is going to drop into my lap unexpectedly from unexpected sources. I consider myself pretty freaking good at manifesting. Manifesting is just about raising your vibration so that you are in alignment to whatever it is that you want. We're just going to talk about 3 problems that happen when we are starting to manifest. Number 1 problem is self-doubt. A lot of the times we have huge dreams. We have all these things that we want to acquire in our lifetime. But guess what's holding us back? Ourself. We have so much self-doubt. It's common for us to believe in other people, encourage other people, but when it comes to ourselves, we doubt it. We highly doubt our capabilities. We wish for it, like we hope and wish for, let's say, a mansion by the ocean. But in order for us to take inspired action to get to that outcome, we have to believe in ourselves wholeheartedly. We have to believe in our capabilities and the capabilities that we have to bring to this world so that people will exchange money for it. Like we have something value to give people. And it's very important that you believe that you are not ashamed to ask people to pay you for your skills and for what you bring to this world. When you self-doubt yourself, you're basically just putting up a wall to your blessings, blockages. This is a limiting belief that will stop you from reaching your manifestations. So it's important to work on your inner self, to really believe that you have something valuable. You have valuable skills that you can offer to people to reach your manifestations. Whoever's with you is extremely lucky. You have to implant those beliefs inside of you and believe it, because once you start to work on your inner self, it'll shine through your aura. Number 2 is when we are manifesting, we have a lack of clarity. So you say, I am rich. I am going to be financially free. That's a good place to start. But you need to clarify, how much money do you want to make a month? How much money do you want to have in your bank account? You have to be as clear and precise as possible, because once the universe and God knows what you are after, it's easier for them to give that to you. It's easier for you to align on the frequency that you want to be at. Frequencies are crazy important when manifesting. It's not just like woo-woo things. It's actually tied to science. It's actually tied to quantum physics. And everything on this planet Earth is made out of protons, neutrons, and electrons. Everything. Even non-living things. So, all those protons, neutrons, and electrons, they vibrate at a certain frequency. But for us humans, our frequency is based off of emotions. So if you are an angry person, you are going to be vibrating at a low frequency. Everything is connected, and it blows my mind every single time, because once you start to heal yourself and believe and be happy and be joyful no matter your circumstances, good things are going to come your way. Because you are aligning yourself to receive those good things. But if you are lower on the frequency table, which is anger, which is hurt, which is despair, you are going to attract those kind of things to you. You're going to attract negative energy to you because that's the energy that you are giving off, and that's the energy that you are aligning at. So everything is connected. This is why it's so freaking important to work on yourself, to heal, to let your emotions flow, to feel your emotions. I was the type of person up until a few years ago, I would just hold everything in because as a society, that's what we are taught to do. Because if we show emotions in North America, then we are considered weak. We are considered a person who has less power because we have emotions. And that is why suicide rates here are extremely high, is because we are taught to keep our emotions in because we don't want to be seen as weak. But I hope that I can spread a message that is important to not have blockages within yourself. It's important to let your emotions, you're going to feel sad. So when you feel sad, just let it come out. Let the tears come out. Let the hurt come out. Let the chest, when you're like, oh my God, it hurts so much. Just let it come out. It doesn't have to be in front of people, but just let it come out. Okay, we're getting really off of track right now. Anyway, so you need to have clarity. So this is when scripting comes in. Just grab a journal and write down exactly what you want. Do you want to get married? Do you want to have children? Do you want to be financially free? How much money do you want to make? Because once you start to see these goals that you have, it's gonna inspire you to take action. It's going to inspire you to work towards those goals. So whatever it is that you do every day, it's going to inspire you. Okay, so if you have this thought in your mind that you are rich and a millionaire, then that means that it's possible. That means that there is a parallel reality in your mind that you can reach success. You can reach what you think about, what you desire, because your thoughts then turn into reality. So if you can think about you living on a beach in a mansion, $1 million mansion, then it's possible. It's possible for you to live that life, and it doesn't matter what your 3D life is right now. If you are living in the basement of your mama's house, it does not matter. Believe God in the universe and stay in the 5D and just trust in the universe. Have faith in yourself to reach those goals, and it's done. So you're gonna reach those goals. All right. And number 3 of the reoccurring problems that we see when we are manifesting is resistance to change. We all know that our comfort zone is comfortable. It's stuff that we're used to. That's why we all stay at jobs that we're used to, because we can just do it with our eyes closed. That's why we stay in relationships that we are used to, because we don't want to spend the time getting to know other people, because we're just used to our partner of 5 years. But if you are manifesting, you cannot resist change, because God in the universe has a plan for you, and that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the plan that you have in your head, but there's a plan and they're looking out for you. So you have to be open to opportunities that you never once thought in your mind would help you get to the manifestations that you were trying to reach. You have to be open to opportunities to help you live your desired life. You have to relinquish all control. So this is where you have to master the art of detachment. And detachment is not when you just don't give a fuck or you don't care. Detachment is actually you're detaching from the outcome. You're detaching from what it is, the pathway you are going to take to get to the desired lifestyle that you want. And in order to detach, you have to let go of all control. You have to trust in God and the universe. Freaking important that is, because if we only go according to what we think is right, then it's not going to work. Because as I said in my previous videos, humans can only see a certain spectrum on the visible on the light spectrum. Humans can only see like this much out of like a huge long ass spectrum. Humans can only hear a little bit on a huge ass spectrum too for hearing. So it's important to trust in God and the universe, because we cannot see and hear most of the things that's going on around us. You have to trust the timing of God and the universe, and you have to trust in the way that they're making everything come together. You have to go with the flow and not be resistant to change. So you have to keep your eyes on the prize. You have to keep scripting, keep making vision boards, but you cannot just think that there's one path to success, because there are multiple paths to success. It's almost like, well, the way I grew up, graduate from high school, go to college because you're smart, right? Graduate with a degree and then get a really good job so that you're financially set, correct? Well, I feel like that's the biggest freaking lie that was told to me. Because no, it doesn't matter, because that's not the path for me. I graduated from high school. I am a very smart person, like in books, okay? So I graduated from high school. I went directly to university. I graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, and then I couldn't get a job with my Bachelor in Arts in Psychology because it was like this whole chicken and the egg thing going on, because I just graduated from college, but I didn't have no experience. So not very many people wanted to hire me. And that just really frustrated me. So I worked for a while. I worked at like buffets, and I worked at all these food places for, I think it was like 6 or 7 years. And I also worked retail. And then I was like, you know what? I'm so sick of this, because I know inside I'm so smart and I have all this knowledge inside of me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to quit my job at the buffet, and I am going to go back to school, because that's what I was taught. If you are highly educated, then you will get paid well. Okay, so I quit my job at the buffet, and then I went back to school. I went back for pre-med. I was so set on becoming a physician. Ever since I was a child, actually, I wanted to be a physician. So I quit everything. My grandparents were here. I watched them, and I went to school full-time to become a physician. So all the science and pre-med courses. So I did that for 4 years. I took all the classes, all the science classes, and then just something told me not to take the MCAT. And I was devastated, because that was a lot of time and money that I used to follow that goal of being a physician. So I just didn't take the MCAT, and we're here now. This is where we're at now. I'm so passionate about following something that makes a difference in the world. I'm so passionate about teaching other people things that I wish I knew beforehand, and I didn't waste all that time trying to figure it out, that you don't need college. I mean, if that's what you want, then go for it, because everyone has a different purpose in this lifetime. But like, we are all born with a God-given gift, and the sooner you find it, the better, and the happier you'll be. And if, like, I can just go on and on about this, I'm so sorry, but most of the people here are just working a job to pay their bills, to make sure they're not homeless, and to put food on the table. So what does that make them? Freaking miserable. When they're going to work, they're miserable. They don't enjoy that. They're not making a difference. They're just, if you work for corporate, you're helping someone else reach their dreams. You're helping someone who took a risk on their dreams. You're putting in all that time and effort for that person. And that just makes my blood boil, because we all have a purpose, but we're not taught. Like, people don't want us to know that whatever we need is already in us. Like, most people want us to think that we have to work for a corporation. We are financially safe. So anyways, I can go on and on about that. That's like my passion. Like, please just follow your purpose. If your purpose is doing nails, please write on your vision board, I am gonna be financially free from doing acrylic nails. If you feel called to, I don't know, do makeup, I'm gonna be financially free from doing people's makeup. I'm going to be financially free from doing people's hair. I'm gonna attract opportunities to me so that I can be financially free and be happy at the same time. All right, so I really hope that this information resonated with you. I do have an Etsy shop and I make digital art affirmation posters. So you just buy it, it's really cheap, and you can, just put it around the house for daily reminders. And I'm also going to start pre-selling a coaching program to help people manifest their desired life. This is real. Manifestation is real. Oh, I already tried that and it doesn't work. Well, that's your belief. Like, you're already telling God and the universe that you don't believe that it could happen. So I hope this resonated with you, and I hope that I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and share and comment your thoughts on manifesting. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing rest of your day. All right, bye.